Hi, my friends, my mathematician friends. We are looking at lesson 2.6 today, and we're going to use absolute value to find the distance on a coordinate plane. So I want to use this example of, let's say we put a map on a coordinate grid, and our school is at -4, 2. And let's say Lee's house, our friend Lee, is at -4, -3. Well, I know I could draw this line from -4, 2 to -4, -3. And so how would I figure out the distance of that red line? Am I going to look at the X or am I going to look at the Y? Well, the hint is that it's going the same direction as the Y. So we're going to take a look at the Y part of our ordered pair. And to find the distance, the absolute value, so you could think of how far away is this to 0 here? 2. Good. We have +2. And remember, I shouldn't say positive. We just have 2. Absolute value from negative to the 0 in this part is going to be -3. Absolute value doesn't have negatives. It's 3 spaces away from the 0. So our total would be 5. So the distance between school and Lee's house would be 5. Okay, I think that makes sense. I want to give you a trickier one though. And I think my red pen doesn't look red anymore. Let's say we're just going to work in the first quadrant. Let's say A is 5 and an unknown. We're going to say N. And we have a B. So point B, and this is example number 3 on page 101 if you want to follow along with me. Coordinate B is the x-axis and has the same, it's on the x-axis and it has the same x coordinate as point A. So we know that the first, because the x coordinate is always the first number in an ordered pair. So if they have the same as the A, we know that this one is going to be 5, and then the y-axis is going to be 0. Okay, so we go over 5 and we don't go anywhere. And then the problem goes on. The distance, point C is graphed at -2 n. So and C is not there. We don't know where C is. So C is -2 n. The distance from point A to point C, the distance from point A to point C is equal to the distance from point A to point B. So we're going to use that to find the value of n. So, between we know it's 5 and 0 and 5n. The distance we want the distance from point A to point C. So the y coordinates are going to be the same. So that's going to be an absolute value of -2 plus the absolute value of 5. Oops, I shouldn't do that. It should be straight, because that's how we notate absolute value. It's just like saying 2 plus 5, and that's going to be 7. So the distance there is 7. So n minus 0, we're we're going to plug in equals 7. So n is going to equal 7. So you're going to have to do some problems where you're using some logic and you're filling in pieces as you go. It's going to be a multiple step question, and you're going to have to read the questions multiple times to figure out what you're doing. But I have faith in you and you can do this. So this is lesson 2.5, finding the distance on a coordinate plane.